Now, men, this is a hot topic, but it must be addressed. Now, I'm going to be speaking a lot more about this area and definitely taking this angle and approach going down the line with a few of the videos that I'm going to be creating. Now, the reason being is because this is and could be the thing that's stopping you from really excelling in your life. And that is being with the wrong women. Now, before I jump into this, I want you to understand I'm going to clarify this most videos. Now, you have to put your hand up and understand that you're in full control and responsibility for your life. And you must take full accountability. Now, the reason I've not made videos on this previously is because I've kind of just been focusing on what I have to focus on. But now I know that men struggle from this area, okay? And I've been through it. I've learned from it. I've made plenty of mistakes. So I've definitely got enough experience to share with you and the awareness and really living and breathing the lifestyle, okay, that most men desire. Now, it's that peace that we're talking about, okay? That progressive growth that we're all seeking. And when you really step into this, anything can happen in your life. Now, men, the reason that you're not changing or growing or your life is continuing to fall and crumble is because the women that you have in your life right now, you are not aligned, right? And let's speak man to man here, right? She's not tapped into God, faith, right? And you are, right? And again, I'm only speaking to the men here who are tapped into faith and are committed to the path of life. Men who aren't, get off the video now because this is not for you. Now, men, you're tapped into God, you're tapped into faith, right? You understand, you're building your awareness, you have your business or you have your goal or you're trying to make your circumstance better. But you met this female or girl when you're aware at a certain level of awareness. Now, as you've grown and developed, multiple things have changed in your life. But this relationship dynamic has not grown at all and it's continuing to hold you back. Now, the reason being is because she isn't aligned. Now, that's not her fault, right? Or her problem, because it's down to you to understand and really check your environment. Because at the end of the day, if someone's in your team and they're not really understanding where it is that you're going, but they don't also understand your mind, then they can never understand exactly what it is that you want to accomplish or the things that you want out of life. And the reason that you keep running into these roadblocks is because you are just not aligned. And that doesn't matter if you're connected to faith in God and she isn't. You are both going to be continually walking into things that are not serving your best interest. And that is the cold, hard truth. Now, I remember, right? I'm trying to think what year this is now. I can't remember the year off the top of my head. Now, I've always known that I'm here to do more, right? To be more, to have more. But I had a very tough upbringing, okay? Many fucked up beliefs, a lot of challenges, a lot of adversity, and a lot of doubt, right? Now, as I slowly started to develop this awareness and realize, like, hold on a minute here, like, I can be something, right? I can create X, Y, and Z, and I'm able to tap into knowledge that most men find hard to really do because they're viewing the world through the eyes of the illusion. Now, I've always been able to kind of break that briefly, but as I've kind of continued on the path, I've dismantled it more and more and more. And I'm living, breathing, disciplined, focus, and really connecting with what it is I have to do. Now, young at this time, 18, 19 years old, whatever, right? I get into a relationship. And this girl was the devil, right? She was the devil through and through. Destructive, okay? Everything she touched would crumble, meaning my life as well. Now, when I got with her, my life hit a rock bottom that you would not believe, okay? Now, again, is that her fault? No. It's my responsibility because it's the awareness that I had at that moment in time with that dynamic, okay? But it showed me a hell of a lot of life lessons. And it's really helped me and I'm grateful for it. But if I was committed in that for longer and I was in that even today, then my life would be completely night and day. I would not be on this camera speaking about the stuff that I'm speaking on. I would not have built my business. I would not be boxing, fighting for titles, and really build my character and being an effective leader for myself and my family, okay? Now, this girl was the devil. She was evil, okay? And even though I was connected to God, faith, whatever I was, or I was trying to build that connection, it did not matter. The fact that I was involved around someone like that was going to pull away my energy and my focus to put onto whatever I wanted to do. Now, as soon as that ended, some interesting things happened. I had clarity of mind, peace of mind, and more of an understanding of what it is I had to do. Life was tough still because I had to build myself from the ground up. When I was with her, there was no way in the chance that I was able to do that. And slowly but surely, we started to build. We had clarity of mind, right? And we got the answers that we needed. Now, if you're with the wrong person, what will happen is your clarity will be stripped away. Your perspective will be stripped away. Your focus will be dismantled. And your energy will be destroyed. Now, if you have no energy as a man, then you're not building anything in your life. I don't care what talents you have, what you've done in the past. Your energy is gone, then you're not able to continue to build what it is that you need to build. And in this world that we live now, there's a lot of things that are out to take your energy, whether that be social media, marketing, movies, music, gossip, hate, envy, jealousy. All these things are going to try and strip you of your energy, your focus, and this is why I'm always speaking on strong and effective character. Now, what I want you to know now, men, is your life is a reflection of your mind. I'll say that again. Your life is a reflection of your mind in all areas, okay? The dynamic or what's happening when you deal with women in your life, your girlfriend or whatever, that is a reflection of your mind. With business, with your income, that is a reflection of your life, okay? When we shift our awareness and we understand that we have full accountability to change our circumstances, then that's when the reflection will change, i.e. our results, because our behaviours have changed, because our awareness has changed, okay? And that's the point that we want to get to. Now, as this relationship ended when I was young, okay, 18, 19 off the top of my head, it might have been a wee bit older, I can't remember, then I was able to really build more of a life that I wanted, okay? I had one or two more relationships after that. Again, not perfect, okay? A lot of mistakes on my end, on their end, but again, I never really was the person that I had to be to attract who I needed, okay? But as of now and as of today, we live a very fantastic life, okay? The people around me, rock solid, right? Rock fucking solid, okay? And that is down to the internal world that I've built inside my mind, the beliefs I've been able to shift, and the people I've been able to let go that did not serve me at all. And here's the last thing that I want you to remember. You will always be a bad guy in someone else's story, okay? You're not going to please everyone, okay? When you're progressing in life like the way that I am today, there will be people that speak behind your back. There will be people that chat shit. There will be people that will try and stand in your progress, okay? But as you develop into your power, your strength, nothing can stop you, because these weak people, these evil people, will be living on the same life and the same level of awareness, accomplishing the same old things, and they'll be speaking about you as you progress and develop. So understand, you'll be a bad person in someone's story, meaning you're not going to be able to please anyone, okay? What you need to do is lock down on your focus. Question yourself, is the woman in your life right now aligned with the mission? Aligned with what it is that you're building, or what yours are building together? Because that's key here. Because if yours aren't aligned, then you're never, ever, ever going to hit your potential. And that's real talk, that's man talk, and that's topics of discussion that we're going to bring forward into more of the YouTube videos, because young men are getting destroyed because they're in the wrong relationships, right? They're spending energy on the wrong women. Their focus is all over the place. They're chaotic, and they cannot build the life that they want. In fact, they cannot even fucking get past the first hurdle in life because they're unaware how detrimental this can be. Now, if you disagree with me, I do not care, because you've not lived my life. You've not been able to tap into what I've been to be able to tap into. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical way. I'm a very humble guy, but I'm also aware of the knowledge I've been able to to tap into over the years for the work that I've put in that most men aren't prepared to do. So I'm here to tell you to continue to walk through the fire and understand that your life is a reflection of your mind. And when you change your mind, that reflection will change because your subconscious beliefs have changed, the patterns in your mind have changed, but also your behaviors and actions, how you show up to life. And you attract the right people, solid people, because your character is effective and efficient. People can rely on you, okay? And you'll always be a bad guy in someone else's story. Guess what? Who the fuck cares, okay? Because that's life and it's always going to happen. People will chat shit behind your back, right? But the funny thing is, they will never do it to your face, okay? Especially when you're moving with power, with strength, with dignity and integrity. It will always be sly things going on behind your back. But you don't need to concern yourself with that because you've got your business to build, your family's life to build, and a legacy to leave and lead, okay? Now, men, that's the topic for today. Now, if anything resonated or you're going through a situation that I went through in the past, or you want to kind of comment anything to have discussion, comment in the comment section below. But understand now, this video here is only for men that are on the path of life and are tapped into faith in God or whatever it is that you call it. Right? This is not for men who are not tapped in because you are not aware of the knowledge that is out there. Okay? You're thinking straight from the baseline. You're thinking from the illusion, and this type of content will go over your head, okay? You'll think it's not valuable, but believe you and me, in 5 years, 10 years time, even 20 years time, you'll start to wish that you really dive deep into understand yourself on a higher level, okay? And really understand your mind too, because when we understand our mind, then we know more about our true self, okay? Not this fake conception of ourselves that is built through the external world and planted into our mind, and we actually think we're that person, okay? We're more than that. We have potential, but our life is a reflection of our mind, okay? Men, comment in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video.